Have you ever said something like this?
Where did all the time go?
I wish I could, but I just don't have enough time.
I just feel like I've gotten nothing done. All day.
If you're constantly feeling like you're running out of time and can't get anything done, don't worry, you're not alone. Everyone wants to be in control, but not many people know how to control their time.
The reality is that the time you have in your day is limited and the time you have in your life is limited.
Wow.
No matter how much time you have, every minute spent is a moment that you'll never get back. So if you're tired of wasting your time and ready to make your life count, get ready to own up and take control of your time. Today, we're giving you 4 tips to start managing your time like a pro.
Number 1, track your time. What do you spend time doing every day?
Well, I did stuff.
It can be surprisingly hard to remember what you ate for breakfast this morning, let alone how you spend every moment of your day, even if you're a couch bum.
I vegged out for like 2 hours. No, 7 hours.
So tip number 1 is to take a day to write out everything you do throughout the day and how much time you spend on each activity. That way, you can figure out where you can make improvements and how you can do good things more and stupid things less. Just treat yourself like the main character in your own movie.
My Life, starring me. Hey.
It's a lot easier to tell characters in a movie what to do rather than actually doing it yourself.
You bum, come on, get your life together.
Now that you see clearly how you're spending your time, it's time for the next tip.
Number 2, create a list. If you're like most people, you have a lot of stuff to get done. It can be easy to think,
Nah, I don't need to write all this stuff down. I'm too busy.
this is a big mistake. As you get busier with more responsibilities, you have more and more to do. And trying to keep it all in your head will become impossible. So start the day by writing out a list of all the tasks you need to complete.
Number 3, schedule the list strategically. Now that you have your list of items to do, think about this. There's a productivity rule called the 80-20 rule. What it's referring to is called the Pareto principle, which states that 80% of the results come from 20% of the work. What this means is that only a small part of your effort and time, the 20%, is all it takes to get most of the results you need, the 80%. This means that more time spent on a task does not necessarily mean better results. It's not about spending a ton of time on a ton of things. It's about spending intentional time doing the right things. So you need to be strategic about what you do and when you do it, which means you need to take the list you have and prioritize it. Make sure to mark important and urgent tasks as a high priority to focus on before less important tasks. If you don't do this, you will zigzag through your day being busy, but not getting the most important work done. As you prioritize your tasks, estimate the amount of time each will take, and be sure to add extra time in between tasks as a cushion, like maybe there'll be traffic.
Traffic. I hate traffic.
Or maybe a little old lady will need help crossing the street. Or maybe that little old lady is actually a bank robbing pirate. Should have scheduled it in. Life is full of surprises that you can never see coming, but they are coming, so plan for them.
Number 4, use tools to help. Time is a lot like water. If it has a container, it can be really useful. But without a container, it's really easy to waste. Parkinson's law states that work expands to fill the time allotted to it. Generally speaking, a task will take however much time you give it. Even if you're really motivated to be super productive, don't ever jump into tasks thinking,
I don't have time for a plan. I'm just gonna work until it's done. Yay!
if you're not careful, your work can take up your whole day. So it's time to use a calendar. It may seem like extra work, but a calendar is critical to building a sustainable schedule. You can use your daily calendar or use the one on your phone to build a specific schedule for the day with time blocks for each task. Place your toughest task during the time of day when you have the most focus and energy. You can call this your power hour. For most people, this is in the morning when you're the freshest.
Oh. Wow. Oh yeah.
As you fit in the blocks of time for each task, it will start to show you just how little time you have to waste. And this realistic view of how much time you have will give you the urgency to get them done. Now that you have a plan for success, it comes down to just some good old determination to stick to it.
Just remember that time is precious. The minutes of your life are ticking fast, and it's up to you to make the life that you want. There are things to do, places to be, and goals to accomplish. So hurry up and get it done.
Let's recap. Number 1, track your time. Number 2, create a list. Number 3, schedule the list strategically. And number 4, use tools to help. Thank you for watching this how-to video for PragerU. Check out PragerUkids.com for more videos.
We hope you learned something new, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, Keegan! Bro, give me that! Hey, that's mine! That's my shirt!
My life is a lie! I'm just a crispy piece of bacon!
Remember, kids, eat your Wheaties.
Is there any diseases in here? Hello? Okay. All clean. Ready?
I couldn't see.
And then you lived happily ever after.